everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Saturday from the lair. So it's Saturn day here. It is the 11th of February 2023. I almost said 22. Let's do a grace card reading. I did pre-shuffle the deck, y'all, so let's cut it one time and get right to it. Now the first card, this is going to be a message from the grace cards on how we can better serve ourselves when we are trying to interact with other people in our world, okay? How we can do a better job of communicating and receiving. What is it that the grace cards have to tell us? Something that we can employ to be better communicators. It's raining here, y'all. It's really sweet outside. I mean, you know, if you don't have to drive in it, it's very sweet. All right, let's see. Great. Receive. Receive. When we open ourselves up to others, we open ourselves up to the abundance of the universe. We have kind of a limited breadth of mind when it comes to other people because somewhere along the merry way we have gotten in the habit of prejudging other people. And some of us, you know, we really don't give another person their due grace for being present and accounted for in the world and being in our company. But I'm going to promise you that if you're coming across somebody and you're trying to interact with somebody, that's a blessed situation. That's something is ingrained, embedded in that interaction for both of us, for both parties to pick up on, to garner, to benefit from. Okay, so the best thing that we can do is, you know, learn to receive the blessing that's coming, no matter what it is, whatever, you know, it might be something that's you're on your own and it's just an experience that you're having in the world, but it also might be like a conversation, an unplanned meeting, or you know, a serendipitous exchange at the store or whatever it is. These things are not random, y'all. They're there to guide us. I know, and when you're busy out there in your 3D world, it's like you don't really, it's like, excuse me, I'm supposed to slow myself down and nitpick this situation and figure out. No, but if you can kind of slow yourself, slow your expectations, and slow your judgments when you're interacting with another person, that's information for later. It's usually later, you know, when we're rolling things back around in our minds about the day, that things come to us. Okay, so it's very valuable. Every exchange that you get granted, open yourself up to receive what it is that it is meant there for you to have. Okay, because it's really, really valuable. We are ambassadors for one another. If we're on the planet, we're meant to be on the planet. If we're in each other's company, we're supposed to be there, and there's something there for us. That's the end of that story, okay? All right, y'all. Now, this next card, this will be reflective of a message that we can take to heart on how we can better navigate some sort of circumstances going on in our world. Some sort of decision maybe that we have to make, or something that we're contemplating doing or experiencing, you know, in the near future. Maybe some soul guidance, you know, on stuff that you're dealing with. Maybe you're doing some inner work, some of that shadow work, and you might need this little bit of guidance from the grace cards on how to roll through it with some grace. I've been nesting all day, y'all. I've just been sort of cleaning, and I'm feeling the new moon energy already, clearly. All right. You ready? Are you ready for some football? No, I'm kidding. I didn't even know it was a Super Bowl until somebody told me yesterday. So anyway, whatever. That's the other life I used to live. Act. Act. Are you ready? Charge forward. When we combine action with unwavering faith, The power of grace will meet our needs. And when they say unwavering faith, I mean, you know, that's kind of tough sometimes. But truly, like every time you go back and forth on a situation in your mind, in your energetic field, it's like a tug of war that you're putting yourself through. So you gotta make up your mind. You gotta manage your mind. That's how you craft your life. Make a decision to understand that if something is for you, it's divine. It will show up for you. It will show up in divine timing. And all you can do is make some plans, make some wishes, set some goals, some intentions, speak out loud to the cosmos what you want in your life, and then activate that faith. Know that if it's supposed to be in your world, you're going to be granted that very thing. And the best thing that you can do is believe in yourself, believe in your journey, believe in the support that you got on this planet. I mean, we get, Esther Hicks talks about this, it's momentum setting. And I don't have time to go into it right now, but we set the momentum, and it's like a domino effect. It's like you think one negative thought, that thing rolls around a little bit. My stomach's growling. And you set a momentum for that energetic flow, and you can do it just as easily with something positive. Okay? So it's kind of just up to us to make up our minds. Are we going to believe the best? Are we going to step out there, put ourselves out there, hoping and believing the best for ourselves? Or are we going to step out there in fear zone? We're going to go, okay, I'm going to go try this, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. That's that tug of war that's going to keep everything at bay. You got to commit. You got to commit to yourself. You got to commit to your life. You got to commit to your own soul's journey. And to do that, it's a whole lot easier doing that if you have some faith in what's going on and knowing that something is behind the curtain. There's always something behind the curtain, y'all. There's always the puppet master. There's always some sort of momentum, but we set it for ourselves. Okay? So if you're going to charge forward, do yourself a favor and try and nip that tug of war in the bud by believing in yourself, by believing in the best. And you know, like if you're charging forward and you're trying to do something and it doesn't happen, that doesn't mean that you weren't supported. That indeed, you are being supported. You're being redirected. Excuse me. You're being recalibrated to something that's more suitable for where you are in your world. Just because we want stuff doesn't mean it's what we should have at that moment. We think we need, we think we want, we don't always know, but all we can do is try. But it doesn't really help to try if you don't believe in your own effort, if you don't believe in your own story, if you don't believe in your own journey, if you don't believe that you are a blessed being who is being supported in your best evolution on this planet. Okay? Oh, got a little wordy with that one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. It's just one of those days. All right, y'all. These are your two beautiful cards. Du jour. Receive. I mean, if you want something in your life, basically you got to be in the receptive mode. How do you get in the receptive mode? Believe in your stuff. Okay? And believe that if you are having an encounter with another individual, there's got to be something there for you, even if it's not all that comfortable, even if you don't really get it at that moment. It will come around. It will come to you. There will be something there, and if you believe in that, you will see it. Okay? And act. Giddy up, y'all. Celestially, we are being supported to do exactly this. And I did pull the Wild Mystic cards I pulled today, y'all. I can't, they're too far away, but I'm going to tell you what they are. Okay, the first one I pulled was, here, I'll grab it. First one I pulled was kindness. Can you see that? I'm better doing it with my other hand. Here. I'm going to give you these. Actually, the first card that we pulled was determination. Determination. Okay, that's another one of those things where how do you be determined if you don't believe? How are you going to summon your determination if you don't court some system of faith and belief? Okay, so that's up to you. You got to make up your mind. You got to flip that negative switch and get yourself in gear. And kindness. And I cannot tell you, these two cards, la 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 la, astrologically speaking, are the two cards that we need. We need kind determination. And right now, it's totally the time to use our kind determination to act on whatever it is that you think you need and you want. And while you're doing that, just remember, you got to believe to receive. You got to put yourself in the receptive mode. It's easier to believe when you have a little bit of faith in your own stuff, in your own journey. Okay? And I just want to tell y'all thank you so much for being here. And I know this is a little awkward. I'll get my setup a little bit better so it's not so awkward. But I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your utterly valuable time on this planet with me. And if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you care to share the video, you know I'm not going to be mad. Hey everybody, all of you. The name of the game is kindness. And it starts at home. It starts with you. You are the home. Okay? Be good to yourself. Speak well, not only to yourself, but about yourself. And I'm not talking about pompousness and, you know, that kind of thing. You know that. You know, let's not split the hairs. You know what I'm talking about. It's just a simple flip of your inner switch from the programming that tells you to talk negative about yourself, like I'm not worthy, I'm too stupid, or I'm fat, or I'm not talented, oh I can't do that, to hey look, you know what, I'm gonna try this, I can do this, I'm intelligent, I'm artistic, I'm kind, I give to this universe by being here. I can be healthy and happy. I deserve to be healthy and happy. If you drop something on the floor instead of, oh, you stupid goose, it's like, okay, how many more times are we going to do that? Have a sense of humor with yourself. That's called kindness. Okay? And when you are kind to yourself, it vibrates out and you get it back. And that's what we really all need. Okay? But that's the key. Do it for yourself first. I don't know why I went into that, but I call a soul message, spirit message came in. Thanks again for being here, y'all. I will see you tomorrow for the weekly. Please join me for that. Okay.